You might think that shit because you're closed-minded, but it's one love, bro. It's one love. It's one love, bro. It don't matter. Niggas gay, it don't matter. They straight. It don't matter, bro. Why don't we just love each other, bro? So, I don't care, bro. Fuck OJ. If you fuck with me, nigga, you said that shit off camera. You could have pulled me aside. I'd love to talk to you off camera. Why you saying that shit on camera?
You didn't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that, nigga. Don't forget niggas like you for your personality, nigga. Is you crazy? You don't need to put on no persona, nigga. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So niggas suck my dick. Niggas don't like you. It's like the character. But your main niggas like you. Don't let niggas rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy, nigga? You him, nigga. You not no diva, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, not drive that. That's not you. You putting the character too much. Fuck out of here. You not no diva, nigga. What the fuck? I'ma pop it because I'm not gonna get no comments today. Fuck what you talking about? I'm gonna get my pussy because I want to S-U. But I'm not no diva. You fly though. You got fire. I'll give you that. You have to die me on that. You got fire. I'll give you that. You fly. You're not no diva.
Oh, bro. This shit crazy.
I don't really want to chill, nigga. I want to just chill.
Directly. Wait, did he say something to you directly?
I went up to Max.
You went up to him, exactly.
Yeah.
So you bullied him first, right?
Oh,
so if he say some shit about you first, then it's gonna be a problem, though, right?
Okay, are we gonna have a conversation here, or are you gonna walk to me and walk away? Because I'm a person with multiple perspectives.
Okay,
so
well, there could be multiple perspectives, but you still don't disrespect somebody like that. At the end of the day, that's still highly rude. If you got a problem, keep it to yourself, boo. If you don't respect nobody, then you don't get respect for yourself.
Okay.
Hold up, I'm not done.
Oh,
then,
clock, let's say.
Okay, exactly. You talk about some idea, boo, 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 boo. You the one, okay?
Okay.
Second of all.
So I just want to
hey, I'm not done. I'm not done. No, because I can put the cameras down.
No.
I can put the cameras down.
No, but I want to have a conversation.
No, because I can put the cameras down.
Max walked away from me.
He walked away from you because he felt uncomfortable with you. Obviously, you coming up there pressing him. Okay, you're a human being bullying other human beings over somebody that didn't do nothing. He's going to the club. What the fuck do the club got to do with him doing this and that, doing this and that?
You perceive it as you don't care about my opinion.
I really don't. I really don't give a fuck because you still disrespecting somebody either way.
Bullying him.
That's literally what you did. All clips need to be confronted. I'm confronting you about what I just saw.
All clips.
All clips. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh my God. Look at how that's messed too.
I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna mail something to his address to let him know he violated my Maxi Waxy.
First of all, number one, I'm not even gonna say that. And I'm telling you to apologize or don't apologize.
Okay, you see
apologize or don't apologize. Apologize or don't apologize.
Oh my God.
Apologize or don't apologize.
We are in a
apologize or don't apologize.
Yo,
I just said put the cameras down. What is confronting somebody a Black Mirror episode? What is confronting somebody a Black Mirror? I said put the cameras down.
If I paint my nails and I put it on the media for people to have a perception on, if I want them to like me or I want them to feel like this is me, I painted my nails and I posted it to be perceived. I don't have to be liked. Someone could have an opinion. If I paint,
you're not addressing the motherfucking clip, bitch. You talking about nails being painted. What the fuck do nails got to be painted with you talking about the devil and all of that? I'm asking you what the motherfucking problem is and why you address the clip. Move. I'm not laughing. I don't care. I don't care because disrespect should not be tolerated. Everything was cool until y'all came, not you. Wait, he came.
Wait, I have a question.
I was like, you're not a diva. You're a demon.
Exactly, and you not a motherfucking straight nigga. You're not.
No. I feel like everybody that knows me understands.
Nigga, he don't know you. Nobody know you in the motherfucking chat.
Right.
Nobody. And wait, when I say that, I mean not social media. I'm saying nobody know you on a personal level, so nobody gonna know how you joke or nothing.
But
so I'm asking you.
You don't know.
I don't. Your chat, y'all know. Let me ask the audience. Ask the audience.
That's all y'all do.
Calling somebody a demon because they got their nails motherfucking painted. Bitch, you got wigs in your motherfucking head. The pants look a hot ass mess.
But listen,
you look a mess.
But listen,
at the end of the day, you got jewelry and rhinestones on.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 803, I think. Welcome back to another episode of DDTS, episode 803. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me. This isn't a live tonight. I wanted to do this quick pre-recorded video today. It's not gonna be long, but I wanted to go ahead and do this content. I wanted to be consistent. I wanted to put some content out. But first, if you have not yet, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you'll get notified when I got new videos uploaded. Tonight's episode is gonna be pretty emotional, and it's gonna be speaking some truths. You know me, I'm all about giving my elaborations. I'm all about giving my opinions about everything that I talk about. So today we're gonna be talking about PlaqueboyMax and Ojay and another streamer, aka Wardrobe. Now let me remind y'all, and let me go ahead and break this down for y'all. Now I've done a video or two on PlaqueboyMax. I know a little bit of PlaqueboyMax. I heard of him. I've heard things about him. But let me go ahead and enlighten y'all if y'all don't know too much about PlaqueboyMax, because allegedly PlaqueboyMax is a YouTube streamer and he's very worldwide and he is very famous. He is truly, in my opinion, he is good at what he does. And the last time I did a video on PlaqueboyMax, I think I was talking about him doing the gay baiting, like him gay baiting, this and that and the third. And I also talked about when you call yourself a straight person, if you call yourself a straight individual and you are gay baiting, I also said when it gets so hot on y'all and you can't handle it, if you cannot handle the consequences of what you do regarding, no matter if you're gay baiting or not, if you're gay baiting and if you get all this backlash on you and if you can't withstand the consequences that come behind it and what a person's going to say behind you, and with that, you shouldn't do it. I also talks about that. Well, this time it's going to be a little different, and because this has been trending all day today, well, basically all weekend, and I just wanted to put my elaboration in and put my thoughts in, this and that and the third. And if you do not believe me, I inserted 2 videos so you all can see for yourself what I'm talking about. So if you do not know what I'm talking about, I'm going to basically elaborate with y'all on this. So hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So this is what we're going to be talking about. So we're going to be talking about what's trending. So let me be the first to say I got this from Neighborhood Talks. And it says, "Oop, PlaqueboyMax breaks down after being called a sellout by another streamer for his online persona. B, this is me. I'm pretty. I'ma wear my wigs. ID give AF. And I'm keeping my diva tat forever. What's wrong with being gay?" Now, this came about, this video and this picture right here, which I pretty much screenshotted because I was not able to download the picture, so I screenshotted this so I can get my receipts for y'all related to this topic. Now, this right here that I just read, this came about after PlaqueboyMax was pretty much in a heated altercation with another streamer or this other person by the name of Ojay. Now, let me be the first to say I don't know nobody by the name of Ojay. I've never even heard of this streamer, Ojay, before. But how this came about is that Ojay was basically trying to clown PlaqueboyMax because of his persona, because of the things that he has done on his streams in the past, or basically is currently doing. Now, I have not watched any of PlaqueboyMax's streams, but what I can say, when I have glanced at his streams, when someone has posted them on social media, yes, I've seen PlaqueboyMax wear wigs. I've seen him, quote unquote, twerking. I've seen him pretty much do gay baiting stuff, which result in me at one time, like last year, I did a video on gay baiting, and he was the trending topic at that time. So, precisely, Ojay and PlaqueboyMax got into it. So, allegedly and truthfully, Ojay was basically trying to clown, basically trying to get smart, or better yet, trying to eat up PlaqueboyMax because of his persona. And the first thing that came to my mind is this, and I think about this all the time, and I'm going to continue to talk about this, and I'm not going to stop talking about this because this is important. But let's be honest, and let's be real, and let's be truthful. If you are a man, if you are a dude in general, and if you are worried about what another man is doing sexually, or what he likes, or who he likes sexually, that basically lets me know that you are curious, or pretty much you are secretly on the DL yourself. Like, if you so worried about what another dude is doing and they ain't got their self on you, you pretty much are a hypocrite. You pretty much are homophobic. You pretty much are indeed not to judge anybody, but because deep down inside, if you have something against quote unquote gay folks, that means you got an issue within your own self and range that needs to be resolved within you. Because there is no way in the world that you are so worried about what another man is doing with another man, whether they gay or this and that and the third part of the LGBTQ community. Because this the thing, it gives, I'm not for sure, but Ojay, he seems to be Jamaican, Caribbean, this and that and the third. But if I'm correct, isn't Caribbeans, is it some type of law, or is it some type of situation where most Caribbeans are on the DL? Like, I really don't know. Like, I'm trying, and I'm not gonna come for the DL peoples and dudes, this and that and the third. I'm not, because hey. But I'm just trying to say, and I really feel like it was not Ojay's place, and it is not his business, and was not his business to do PlaqueboyMax like that. And I think it's crazy. And that's when PlaqueboyMax, when Ojay was basically talking to PlaqueboyMax, PlaqueboyMax got emotional. He basically broke down. His feelings were hurt. And that's when PlaqueboyMax left. The cameras were on him. That's when he says, B, this is me. I'm pretty. I'm going to wear my wigs. I did give a F. And I'm keeping my diva tat forever. What's wrong with being gay? And yes, it's what Ojay says. Now, after that, I would put up another picture. But you can go back and rewatch both of those videos because I'm going to put up another picture what's related to this topic, and it's this other person called Wardrobe. Now, Wardrobe is the roommate of PlaqueboyMax, and if you can see them, you know, clips of them, you know, they have conversation, and one has asked another one questions about, you know, the LGBTQIA community. Now, I will also say that PlaqueboyMax did give a shout out to the LGBTQIA community during last month's Pride Month, and he gave a speech. Now, a lot of people was not buying it. A lot of people was saying that it was baloney. A lot of people saying that PlaqueboyMax was putting on. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Now, he has done a video in the past. By the way, I'm not defending anything, but when you are wrong and when you are a person and you trying to clown another person for being their authentic self, and then you trying to clown a person because they are comfortable within their sexuality, and I cannot stand when you trying to be judgmental to a person because they are who they are. And you got a whole issue with these group of peoples. That basically lets me know that you have issues within yourself that you need to see about, that you need to work out. Because I will say this, no matter how many times and no matter how much people will say that they cool with peoples within our LGBTQIA community, because we all know deep down that peoples are not. But let's be honest, we ain't going nowhere. We've been here for decades, and the peoples before us, we're not going nowhere. We gay LGBTQIA peoples, we're not going nowhere. We are here to stay because we are history makers. We are entrepreneurs. We are everywhere. We are taking over everything. Do you know a lot of the success is built off of gay black men and gay black women, black trans women and trans men, built off of everything of the community. So let's just let that sink in. Like, just put it with that. Now, I don't agree with anything that Ojay said, because it seems like to me he's trying to be judgmental. He's trying to be a big pushover. He's trying to say this and say that. I don't like that. Now, although I also said I'm not for the gay baiting. I can't stand if you're so-called straight and you trying to gay bait and you trying to bait just to benefit yourself. Because if you're not supporting our community, don't expect us to support you when you don't even support us or even try to be an ally, because it's a lot of straight peoples within the straight community. They built their success off of our community. They built their success off of the LGBTQIA community. They built their success. They built their money. They built everything, you know, off that community. So I'm just gonna put it in that aspect. If you know, you know. So now let's go ahead and move on to the next part of this video. Same topic and all. And I'm sorry if I'm skipping around. And if you're watching this video, and if I'm skipping around, and if you know what I'm talking about, please let me know. Put it in the comments. By the way, this is a safe space channel. This is a safe space place where you can be your authentic self, speak your opinions, your positivity, but no negativity, none of that. No trolling, none of that. You can be your authentic self. You can speak how you want to speak, but do it in a respectable manner. Now, I respect people's religion. I respect how peoples were brought up. Now I know it's a lot of old school peoples that might watch this video, and I know it's a lot of peoples that may find this video not entertaining. They might not find it, recommended for them. Because let's be honest, I know it's a lot of peoples that was raised up in homes where, they was raised up in a church and they believe with what they believe on the LGBTQIA community, on our community. And that is fine. But at the same time, think about it. This is 2026. And you have to think about it. You have older peoples now that are in their 50s, they are in their 60s, 70s, this and that and the third. They want to come out and they want to be free, and they want to come out and they want to explain why they couldn't live the way they wanted to live. Because they always say that it was a different time, that it was a different place, and that it was not easy. Well, guess what? That didn't stop James Baldwin. That didn't stop James Baldwin. That didn't stop Marsha P. Johnson. That didn't stop Ruth Paul. That did not stop Harvey Milk. That did not stop Sylvester. It did not stop a lot of peoples. The late, great Luther Vandross, we all knew what he truly loved as well. But it was quite difficult for him because he was going through so much. If you know, you know. But we're going to say that for another day. So, yeah. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I just want to say, don't wait till you are in your 50s or that you are in your 60s, about to be your 70s, and want to come out and be like, I couldn't do it because it was a different time. It was a different place. I was afraid. I did not want to ruin my career. I didn't want people to talk down on me. I didn't want people to judge me. Well, look, you are in the church of the Lord. If you are in the church of the Lord, and if you knew for this and then the third that you had these urges, don't you think being in that church and you know for a fact that you are attracted to what you're attracted to, do you think being in that church was going to take that away? No. You cannot take away and you cannot change how you feel and what you are attracted to. Because there's a lot of peoples within our community, the black community, and there's a lot of peoples, they know they are part of the LGBTQIA community. They are part of the gay community. They know that they are attracted to the same sex. But the fact that gets me is that they marry women. They marry women knowing deep down that they're attracted to men. They marry these women. They have kids by these women to try to start a family, but we all know good and well that there is a cover-up thinking that that is going to save their career. But if you are going to continue to step outside your marriage and your family, and you're going to go out there and do the same thing that you was trying to hide, the fact that you are, that's hypocritical. That means you did not take your marriage and those words and those vows seriously. If you are attracted to the same sex, then live your truth. Don't wait till you bout on your deathbed. Don't wait till life has passed you by and try to come out and try to live freely, because then it'll be too late. If you know, you know. I don't mean to get off topic and I don't mean to get off the subject, but I'm just saying. And by the way, From the Sip has said this thousands of times, but he has said it in a way that is so fulfilling, that is very, broken down in like the uniquest way possible. So I don't want to steal anybody's credit or words, but Not only do I talk about LGBTQIA community topics and situations, but from the SIP, he does as well, who is one of my greatest friends ever. So let's go ahead and finish this video. Let's go ahead and get on to the next topic. Thank you from the SIP. I wanted to tell you that. But let's get on to this next topic, and let's get on to this finish the video. So Wardrobe confronts Ojay for his homophobic comments towards PlaqueboyMax at the Streamer University. That's also that I wanted to talk about. It was the Streamer University weekend hosted by Kai Kent, who is also a YouTube streamer, who is a streamer. So back what I was just saying earlier, like I said, you can go back and rewatch both of those videos that I have posted when you start the video, that Ojay was basically making homophobic rants. He was basically talking down on PlaqueboyMax, basically making fun of him, telling him about his diva tattoo and him wearing wigs, this and that and the third, and his twerking and all this and that and the third. And although I've made a video of gay baiting, and also I made a video of PlaqueboyMax, doing the gay baiting. Yes, I did. And I stand by that. But as, time progressed, think about it. PlaqueboyMax, he even did a video at a time thinking and saying that his biggest supporters and the biggest peoples who supported him, that watches his streams, that watches his content, is peoples of the LGBTQ community. And also, he also said that he had peoples of the LGBTQIA community leave him explicit messages what they want to do to him because, quote unquote, he is, like he said, he's pretty and this and that and the third. I also did a video on that, and that basically details when I say this. Okay, harassment and all this and that is a real thing. But at the same time, when you are a celebrity and when you are a content creator, streamer, all this, it is not easy. And it's a real thing. But also, I will say this. If you call yourself a straight individual, then you have no business trying to profit off a community that you claim that you are not part of. Being an ally and the other is two different things. Being an ally and supporting and having love for our community, those two different things. But Wardrobe, okay, I'm back, y'all. I don't know what happened, but let me go ahead and finish. I had got into it. But Wardrobe, who is another content creator or streamer who is younger than PlaqueboyMax, who is his roommate, he truly stood up for PlaqueboyMax and called out Ojay and confronted him on his homophobic comments towards PlaqueboyMax at the Streamer University. Now, this was hosted, the Streamer University was hosted by Kai Kent. And there was a lot of peoples there. Now, I don't watch too many streamers, but I do know of PlaqueboyMax. I do know of Kai Kent. And I do know a couple of more. I think Saucy Santana was there, this and then the third. But it also says, PlaqueboyMax also came to the rescue of Wardrobe, when he was, having fun, dancing, or, this and then the third. So he basically saved him. Like, he wasn't in any trouble, but PlaqueboyMax looked at it as, okay, I'm older than you. I don't want you getting harmed. I don't want you getting hurt or this and that and the third. So I really feel like Wardrobe, this was his way of taking up for PlaqueboyMax, and I applaud Wardrobe for sticking up for PlaqueboyMax. And I'm gonna be honest, and this is the honest truth. Sometimes these young individuals, sometimes they are the main ones that puts the old heads and that puts these so-called old school peoples to shame or humble them. Because this the thing, just because you are older and just because you grow up in a different generation or different time, this and that, and just because you experience, doesn't mean that you know all of the ropes. That doesn't mean that you know everything that there is to know, because there are a lot of younger intellectuals and intelligent peoples that will tell you some things that these so-called old schools and different generation of peoples will be stunned that they didn't know anything about. And so with, me and other peoples being a part of the black community and the gay community, LGBTQ community, we have no choice but to have tough skin, because it's bad enough being black is hard, but also being gay in the community, that's hard as well, which gives us, the tough skin, which means we all have ourselves at this point. So I can definitely agree with PlaqueboyMax, and I can definitely agree and I can stand with Wardrobe, and I can stand with PlaqueboyMax. Although I don't stand with the gay baiting. I don't play the gay baiting, because we have enough of that. And I'm going to say it once and I say it again. I say it once and I say it again. Straight peoples, they benefit from our community. That's how they get their fame. That's how they get their, their trends, because they're benefiting from our community. And that's the honest truth. Peoples don't want to admit it, but it's the truth. You call yourselves humans, and you call yourselves equal opportunity. Like, you want us to support y'all, but when it comes to us, when we deal with issues, you want to speak illy on us. You want to think that we are the most evilest person that there is. No. If it wasn't for our community, the LGBTQ community, a lot of these straight individuals and a lot of these intellectuals, they wouldn't be where they are if it wasn't for the LGBTQ community. Because without the LGBTQ community, it's pretty much nothing. It's nothing. So that's what I'm going to say on that. So I stand with PlaqueboyMax and I stand with Wardrobe for confronting and, putting Ojay in his place. But I also would say this. I don't play the gay baiting. I don't like that. If you're going to support our community, if you're going to support us, support us. Show us that you are with us. Show us that you are down for us. Show us that you're going to stand up for us. And not just make fun of us and talk down on us like we don't even exist, because we've been here for decades and we're not going anywhere. So, if you need to rewind and go back to the beginning and watch those clips, be sure to do so. And that would be my video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. So that would be my video, y'all. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and do not forget to subscribe. I'm finna get ready and make this thumbnail And I will see y'all on the next video. I really want to say I love y'all, and I will see y'all next time. And hopefully the next video will be some updates and trends on what's going on. I really want to say thank you guys, and I love y'all. See y'all soon. Thank you, and bye-bye.